Hi guys, okay, today I'm going to show you how to make Gambas Pil Pil, which is king prawns in a garlic and chilli oil. This is a really popular dish here in Spain. I'm sure many of you who've been here on holiday will probably have tried it. Because I live here, I've tried many different variations of the recipe in the local restaurants in Chiringuitos, some really good, others not so good. So what I think I've done here is perfected the recipe for it. So I'd like you all to give it a try and come back and let me know what you think. Okay, so what we're going to need today for this is, traditionally here in Spain it's served in a terracotta bowl. This is an 8-inch size bowl, and I've already filled it with about 6 to 7 tablespoons of olive oil. In addition, we will need 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, 1 tablespoon of white wine, 1 teaspoon of dried ground garlic, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, and here we have 2 cloves of fresh garlic finely chopped, sliced, and 3 chili peppers. And here we're going to add half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. The prawns we're going to use today are raw shelled king prawns. There's approximately 200 grams, but 200 grams is a shell on weight, so you will need less if you're actually buying them ready shelled. There's going to be 12 in the dish here. It's about right for a dish of this size. Okay, so like I said, we have the oil already in there, and first of all I'm going to add the tomato puree. Then I'm going to add the white wine, the dried garlic, parsley, and then the 2 cloves of sliced garlic and the 3 chili peppers. With regards to chilies in this dish, by the way, you can add as little or as many as you wish, depending on how spicy you like your food. You can use fresh chilies, chili oil, ground chilies, or dried chilies like I've used today. I've put 3 in today, which is about right for me. I like food quite spicy, but if you prefer it less spicy, less chilies, more spicy, more chilies. Okay, give this a little bit of a stir. And then we're going to add the smoked paprika, literally just half a teaspoon of this, guys, because it's a very, very strong spice. If you add too much, it will completely overpower the dish. Just this little amount really adds something to the dish. Okay, so let's mix all these ingredients really well together. You will need to preheat an oven to 180 degrees. I'm going to season this with a little bit of salt and pepper now. This oil is super, super tasty. Funnily enough, my son Max, as he was growing up here in Spain, he never really liked seafood or fish particularly, but he always used to like me to order Gambas Pil Pil in a restaurant so that he could use bread to dip in the oil and I would eat the prawns. So the oil itself is just so, so tasty with bread on its own. Also, if you were wanting to do a vegetarian or a vegan diet with this, instead of using prawns, you could use mushrooms, and it makes such a beautiful dish with mushrooms as well. Okay, so now we're going to add the prawns in here. Like I said, 12 is just about right for this size of a dish. This is too big a portion to serve as an hors d'oeuvre or an entree for dinner. This size portion is best served with a selection of other tapas for between 4 and 6 people. If you're going to use the recipe to serve as an entree or an hors d'oeuvre for dinner, then I would suggest you get a smaller terracotta bowl and use about 6 to 7 prawns and smaller quantities of oil and things. Okay, so here everything is now mixed very well together. So we're going to put this into the oven for about 10 minutes. Like I said, a preheated oven of 180 degrees. And what you're looking for is the prawns to be completely cooked through, so they're pink completely through, and the oil itself is sizzling away. So I'm going to pop these in the oven now. So I'm going to see you in about 10 minutes. Hi guys, okay, so the prawns have now been in the oven for a good 10 minutes. I've just had a quick look and they're cooked through completely pink and the oil is sizzling away. So I'm going to bring them out of the oven now. And here we go. How gorgeous does that look, ladies and gentlemen? You can actually use ready cooked prawns. Ideally not. I much prefer this recipe raw prawns, but if you want to use cooked prawns, just make sure you don't overcook them. Put them in the oven, literally, just so that they're cooked through, heated through, and that's it. Okay, so there we have Gambas Pil Pil. If you enjoyed the video today, please like and share, and subscribe to my channel. There'll be plenty more recipes for you up there. Thanks and bye for now.